Hello, everybody. This is Kill Me Horde. Welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition. I'm gonna preface this with all this episode is going to be is me wandering around this place, looking at everything, talking to everybody I can talk to. Now that's just a fair warning to you from now, because this episode might be a very boring episode. So let's start with the Undercroft.
Now, what did they make down here, and what can I make?
The Undercroft is the crafty area. And they put this thing right next to it. I hear it.
Where's my hammer? Not that one. Or that.
Jesus, I got all of the shit. I got a dragon longsword. Did I get a staff? Yo, look at that staff. Staff looks sick. See, I can't do runes because I need blank rune stones. I can customize the banner of the Inquisition. So, like, I can act like I'm a Grey Warden. If I buy beds, I can have different beds. If I buy drapery, I can have different drapery. Honestly, I'm going to put up the Parvalan one, because it's better than basic ass drapery. Heraldry shall be of the Dalish, because I'm Dalish. Or the Inquisition, I don't know. I'll do Inquisition, because we're Inquisition. The decor, we don't really have decor, so I'm going to leave it. Inquisition throne for now. Windows. Inquisition windows. That's that one. I can upgrade my potions down here, equip my potions down here, do all my weapons and armor crafting down here. Here, I'll even go here. I'll go here to the light armor of the dragon. Look at that. Heavy armor of the dragon. Medium armor of the dragon. So I'm going to make some light armor of the dragon right now, because I can. So I'm going to make it with the lustrous cotton for the tier 2. I know I have tier 2 stuff. We'll use Summerstone accents. We'll do a lamb's wool. I kind of don't want lamb's wool. What's Samite look like? Samite be looking pretty nice. Crafted it. It's done. Watch, my armor is going to be fucking absolutely ridiculously better. It's not. Can you wear anything? Just a sigil. Vivian, you can have that. I'm gonna move these to valuables. Oh, where's Solas? Wait, that's for warrior or rogue only. Fuck. Actually, so yeah, no. No, you can keep that on. Yeah, you put on that barrier amulet, so you can generate barrier as you're getting beat the fuck up. Oh yeah, you can also tint your armor. Look at this. So if I wanted to tint it a different color, I could go in here and I can make it white with nugskin. I can go in here and change this to whatever I want for one. Now, like, I like that blue that I have, so I can change this to whatever I want. I think what it is kind of fits pretty good. I can change the metal to a different kind of metal, but I like it how it is right now. Plus, I also get this now. You see this? I have storage. I have storage. You know what I can put in this fucking storage? The shit that I've been carrying forever. For no reason. And I can put all of this stuff in there, too. I'll be able to access it while I'm crafting. I can craft it. I can craft with that stuff. Well, when this place gets fixed up, I'll be able to sit in that chair. Because for right now, it's a bit fucked. But, okay. Liliana and Solas are this way.
What was this place? So much room for whatever was here.
Solas.
What can I do for you?
Nothing to say?
What do you know about the Fade?
A great deal from my wanderings. There are few hard facts, but I can share what I have learned.
I'd like to know more
He
about
likes
the breach.
talking, so I'm going to talk
Simply
to him.
put,
This is going to be a big
it is a
talking
tear in the
episode.
veil between this world and the Fade, allowing spirits to enter the world physically. Small tears occur naturally when magic weakens the veil, or when spirits cluster at an area that has seen many deaths. But your anchor, as Corypheus calls it, allows you some control over the breach. That suggests it was deliberate.
I'd like to know more about the Veil.
Circle mages call it a barrier between this world and the Fade. But according to my studies in ancient elven lore, that is a vast oversimplification. Without it, imagine if spirits entered freely. The Fade was not a place one went, but a state of nature like the wind.
Sounds terrifying. But also marvelous.
It sounds like it would be wonderful.
And dangerous. But yes, a world where imagination defines reality. Where spirits are as common as trees or grass. Instead, spirits are strange and fearful. And the Fade is a terrifying world touched only by mages and dreamers. I am glad that I'm not alone in seeing the beauty of such a world, along with the obvious peril.
I'd like to know more about demons.
Your
Sorry, I'm
Dalish
doing
say that
peanut
demons
time.
hate the natural world and seek to bring their chaos and destruction to the living. But such simplistic labels misconstrue their motivations, and in so doing, do all a great disservice. Spirits wish to join the living, and a demon is that wish gone wrong.
Is there a way to coexist? To live with them? If not in peace, at least without such active confrontation.
Not in the world we know today. The Veil creates a barrier that makes true understanding most unlikely. But the question is a good one, and it matters that you thought to ask.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye. Inquisitor.
I need to know more about Corypheus.
We spoke of this on our travels to Skyhawk. What more can I tell you? Cassandra and Varric seem more familiar with their adversary.
You've given me good counsel before. I could use some now.
My apologies, Inquisitor. My poor manners shame me. I claim no secret wisdom, but I will guess as best I can.
I would like to know more about the orb he carries.
As I said, that must be the means by which he created the breach. I suspect the blast
Yeah.
that destroyed the Conclave was more accident than anything. The result of unlocking power that had sought release for ages. What I cannot understand is how he managed to survive such an explosion.
You said that you believed the orb is elven.
I never would have believed a Devinter mage could unlock such a powerful relic. It clearly enhances his abilities, giving him access to power he should never have known.
Like the power to control the archdemon.
Indirectly, one assumes. Nothing in any law connects my people to the old god dragons who became archdemons.
What do you think Corypheus will do next?
You shamed him when you destroyed Haven. Spoiled his glorious victory. It would be worse to acknowledge that you had done so. He must continue on his course or show weakness. He will return to his plans to throw Olay into chaos, and then conquer it for Devinter.
You're sure that's what he'll do?
As certain as is possible, assuming I can plausibly predict a man who seeks to rise to godhood.
And can you?
The key is
You
understanding
really
this.
like talking, don't you, Solas?
No real god need prove himself. Anyone who tries is mad or lying. His deception will undo him, as it has done countless fools before.
What can you tell me about the source of Corypheus's power?
According to the law, The ancient magistars of the Winter received guidance from the old gods. Corypheus commands a false archdemon, a corrupted old god. This suggests he no longer sees himself as their minion. Some of his unique power comes from the corruption of the Blight. The rest may come from the orb he carries.
Hey, what do you
I'd like
guys
to
say
know
about
more
you?
about you, Solus.
Why?
Why not?
Privacy? Caution?
Why not?
Concern about the direction of this Inquisition once our work is done?
Then don't tell me. I wasn't asking as part of the Inquisition.
I am sorry. With so much fear in the air. What would you know of me?
What made you start studying the Fade?
I grew up in a village to the north. There was little to interest a young man, especially one gifted with magic. But as I slept, spirits of the Fade showed me glimpses of wonders I had never imagined. I treasured my dreams. Being awake, out of the Fade, became troublesome.
Did spirits try to tempt you?
No more than a brightly colored fruit is deliberately tempting you to eat it. I learned how to defend myself from more aggressive spirits, and how to interact safely with the rest. I learned how to control my dreams with full consciousness. There was so much I wanted to explore.
I gather you didn't spend your entire life dreaming.
No. Eventually, I was unable to find new areas in the Fade.
Why?
2 reasons. First, the Fade reflects the world around it. Unless I traveled, I would never find anything new. Second, the Fade reflects and is limited by our imaginations. To find interesting areas, one must be interesting.
Is this why you joined the Inquisition?
I joined the Inquisition because we were all in terrible danger. If Corypheus destroyed the world, I would have nowhere to lay my head while dreaming of the Fade.
Fair enough.
I wish you luck.
Thank you. In truth, I've enjoyed experiencing more of life to find more of the Fade.
How so?
You train your will to control magic and withstand possession.
How old are you?
Your indomitable focus is an enjoyable side benefit. You have chosen a path whose steps you do not dislike because it leads to a destination you enjoy. As have I.
You like my side benefits?
Indomitable focus?
Presumably. I have yet to see it dominated. I imagine that the sight would be fascinating.
You said you traveled to many different places.
I have an
This
eyebrow
world,
raised right
or
now.
its memory, is reflected in the Fade. Dream in ancient ruins, and you may see a city lost to history. Some of my fondest memories were found in crumbling cities, long picked dry by treasure seekers. The best of the battlefields. Spirits press so tightly on the veil that you can slip across with but a thought.
Like which ones?
Any place in particular?
I dreamt at Ostagar. I witnessed the brutality
Oh,
of the
God.
Darkspawn and the valor of the Ferelden warriors. I saw Alistair and the hero Ferelden light the signal fire, and Loghain's infamous betrayal of Kaelin's forces.
I've heard the stories. It would be interesting to hear what it was really like.
That's just it. In the Fade, I see reflections created by spirits who react to the emotions of the warriors. One moment, I see heroic wardens lighting the fire, and a power-mad villain sneering as he lets King Kaelin fall. The next, I see an army overwhelmed and a veteran commander refusing to let more soldiers die in a lost cause.
And you can't tell which is real.
It is the Fade. They are all real.
It is.
Have you
yeah.
always traveled and studied alone?
Not at all. I have built many lasting friendships. Spirits of wisdom, possessed of ancient knowledge, happy to share what they had seen. Spirits of purpose helped me search. Even wisps, curious and playful, would point out treasures I might have missed.
I'm impressed that you could become friends with spirits.
Anyone who can dream has the potential. Few ever try. My friends comforted me in grief and shared my joy. Yet, because they exist without form, as we understand it, the Chantry declares that spirits are not truly people. Is Cassandra defined by her cheekbones and not her faith? Varric by his chest hair and not his wit?
Hey, Varric is definitely defined by his chest hair. Flirt time.
You have an interesting way of looking at the world, Solus.
I try. And that isn't quite an answer.
I look forward to helping you make new friends.
That should be... well,
That isn't quite an answer either.
I'm trying to flirt
We'll
with this
talk
man.
later.
Because this is the only way that I can actually... This is the only way you can actually have a relationship with Solus. Why are you running away? The only way you can actually have a relationship with Solus is if you're a female elf.
hello.
I'm interested in what you told me of yourself in your studies. If you have time, I'd like to hear more.
You continue to surprise me. All right, let us talk. Preferably somewhere more interesting than this.
Where are you taking me? Oh, where are you taking me? Solus. Solus. Where are you taking me? This place is gone.
Why here?
Haven is familiar. It will always be important to you.
We talked about that already.
I sat beside you while you slept, studying the anchor.
I'm glad someone was watching over me.
You were a mystery. You still are. I ran every test I could imagine. Searched the Fade, yet found nothing. Cassandra suspected duplicity. She threatened to have me executed as an apostate if I didn't produce results.
Cassandra's like that with everyone.
Yes.
Solus, you okay, bro?
You were never going to wake up? How could you? A mortal sent physically through the Fade. I was frustrated, frightened. The spirits I might have consulted had been driven away by the breach. Although I wished to help, I had no faith in Cassandra, or she in me. I was ready to flee.
The breach threatened the whole world. Where did you plan to go?
Someplace far away, where I might research a way to repair the breach before its effects reached me. I never said it was a good plan. I told myself, one more attempt to seal the rifts. I tried and failed. No ordinary magic would affect them. I watched the rifts expand and grow, resigned myself to flee, and then... It seems you hold the key to our salvation. You had sealed it with a gesture. And right then, I felt the whole world change.
Felt the whole world change.
A figure of speech.
I'm aware of the metaphor. I'm more interested in felt.
You change... everything.
Smooching him. Give him the smooch.
Sweet talker.
Give him the smooch. I'm doing this for future reasons. Also, we're in a dream, so... Damn.
We shouldn't. It isn't right. Not even here.
What do you mean, even here?
Where do you think we were?
This isn't real.
That's a matter of debate. Probably best discussed after you... wake up.
Terrifying. Yeah, hell yeah, I gave him a smooch. Gave him the smooch. It had to happen. I'm trying to get in a relationship with Solus for a reason. Important reason. By the way, this is my house. This is my bedroom. Look at it. I have a nice balcony view of the mountain. A nice balcony view of the courtyard. I have a wardrobe to change my casual wear to yeah, look at that, I'm blue. Oh wait, can I wear that now? Oh, I can wear that. I can wear formal wear. Actually, I'm gonna wear this. I think that's what I used to wear. Where's this? Take me. I haven't been in this room for a long time. Oh, there's nothing in there. Yeah, I can change the bed. That's what that is. That's why there's so much room here, is because it could be a different bed. Some of which are massive. Is the place fixed up? I don't fucking know. If it is, it is. If it isn't, it isn't. That's just all it is. By the way, I'm gonna have like a trillion war table operations. Yeah, it's all fixed. Damn it. Everyone's gonna be here.
Committed to independence, I hear. Shit.
Gatsy.
Honored, Inquisitor. Godsey Sturhall.
Are you castless?
Did my part on the walls, and now I'm on this strange collection you've brought us. Don't know its worth to the fight exactly, but it's good workmanship.
Another time.
He's talking about something I gave him. The, those pieces, those, like, mosaic pieces, that's what he's building. Oh. Solas,
Sleep well?
that was incredible.
I've never done anything like that before. On a number of levels.
I apologize. The kiss was impulsive and ill-considered, and I should not have encouraged it.
You did kiss me back. If I'm pressuring you,
No, you're not. I am perhaps pressuring myself. It has been a long time, and things have always been easier for me in the
Awkward
faith.
ass.
I am not certain this is the best idea. It could lead to trouble.
I'm willing to take that chance. If you are.
Maybe, yes. If I could take a little time to think. There are considerations.
Take all the time you need.
Thank you. I am not often thrown by things that happen in dreams, but I am reasonably certain we are awake now. And if you wish to discuss anything, I would enjoy talking.
Tell me about your journeys.
I'd like to hear more about what you saw in your exploration of the Fade.
I would be happy to share it with you.
Tell me about the old memories you found in the Fade.
I saw a savage human horde go marching toward the battlefront. They sang a soldier's hymn to keep formation. The primal music shook the ground. These savage, unwashed warriors carried harmonies no chantry choirs mastered. Though their cause was all but hopeless, they sang songs that made the spirits weep.
Tell me about a spirit you encountered.
I met a friendly spirit who observed the dreams of village girls as love first blossomed in their adolescence. With subtlety, she steered them all to village boys with gentle hearts, who would return their love with gentle kindness. The matchmaker, so I called her. That small village never knew its luck.
Tell me about the old ruins you explored.
I found the ruin of Barandur, a lost to Vinter's city
Tell me,
buried
tell me,
deep
tell
beneath
me.
the dead and barren wasteland. Volcanic ash had sealed it tight. In one dark moment, every living creature in the city seared and smothered. They were statues in the ashes, like a mold made to recall the lost.
Jesus.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Mount Vesuvius moment. Solas! Why am I cutscening all the time? Am I about to have sex with you? Is that what's about to happen here?
Something wrong with your tea?
It is tea. I detest this stuff. But this morning, I need to shake the dreams from my mind. I may also need a favor.
Name it.
You just have to ask.
What you
One
need,
of my
baby?
oldest friends has been captured by mages, forced into slavery. I heard the cry for help as I slept.
I'd be happy to help. What did these mages use to capture your friend? Blood magic?
A summoning circle, I would imagine.
I'm sorry?
My friend is a spirit of wisdom. Unlike the spirits clamoring to enter our world through the rifts, It was dwelling quite happily in the Fade. It was summoned against its will, and wants my help to gain its freedom and return to the Fade.
Oh yeah, I'm helping.
All right.
I'm down.
Let's go get your friend.
I'm down. I'm helping your
Thank
spirit
you.
friend. I'm
I got
down.
a sense of my friend's location before I awoke. I'll mark it on our map. What can I
Mark
do
it on
for
your
you?
map. Tell me
I'd
more.
like to hear.
I would be happy to share it with you.
Tell me old ruins.
Tell me about the old ruins you explored.
I found an ancient dwarven
Oh,
tide
no.
no longer sheltered by the stone. An earthquake had exposed it all to daylight. 1,000 dwarven corpses lay, the victims of a dark-spawn horde. Their last stand marked by one great ring of armor. In the middle, one small body, clutching tightly to a small stuffed toy.
Tell me about a spirit you encountered.
The Alamari crossed the Frostback Mountains to escape a beast they called the Shadow Goddess in their stories. I met the spirit that they fled. She walks the Fade along the southern tundra, weeping lonely and forgotten. Great for Elden formed, because a lonely spirit drove her prey away.
Tell me about the old memories you found in the Fade.
I saw a dwarf emerge into the light of day and shield his eyes against the sun. The first time he had seen it, the tears were streaming from his eyes. I thought them from the blazing light, until I saw the rock he held so tightly. Then he laid the rock down gently, and he left it as he walked away.
If you don't know what that's about, the dwarves, some dwarves that live below the surface think that they'll fall into the sky if they get outcast. They think they'll fall into the sky.
We'll talk later.
So they bring stones out. Solas, I'm trying to talk to you!
Greetings. I would be happy to share.
Do you have anything new?
Tell me about the.
I found in the Kokari wilds a humble cottage far removed from any of the simple
He does have
chastened
new stuff.
tribesmen. The trees and weeds had not reclaimed the home, nor did the chastened dare to come and steal the trinkets still remaining. It was empty, long abandoned, but the world feared that you might return.
Tell me about a spirit you encountered.
I found an ancient spirit who had once been undisputed king of almost every land I had discovered. Like pride or rage, it was the Fade's reflection of a feeling. When I asked which one it was, the spirit faltered. "They've forgotten," said the spirit. There remains no word for what I was.
Tell me about the old memories you found in the Fade.
I saw a young Canary working in a simple kitchen, baking bread as she was ordered every morning. In every loaf she broke the rules. She'd take a pinch of sugar and would fold it into the center, like a secret. And this act of small rebellion brought a shining smile across her face.
Well-
Goodbye.
I'm pretty sure that's it, so I don't have to talk to him anymore. Okay, and I climb up the stairs. I can talk to Dorian. Dorian's here. I like Dorian.
Brilliant, isn't it? One moment you're trying to restore order in a world gone mad. That should be enough for anyone to handle, yes?
Turns out it's going to
Then,
be 2
out of
episodes of me
nowhere,
talking
an
to everybody.
archdemon appears and kicks you in the head. What? You thought this would be easy? No, I was just hoping you wouldn't crush our village like an anthill. Sorry about that. Archdemons like to crush, you know. Can't be helped. I suppose a proper introduction is called for, now that we're not running for our lives. Dorian of House Parvus, most recently of the Tevinter Imperium. I was at Redcliffe when the Venatori assumed command of your southern mages. I only wish I could have given more warning.
Then you're a magister.
I know it's all the same to southerners, but no, I'm not. All members of the Magisterium, and thus all magisters, are mages. But not all mages are part of the Magisterium. Not to imply I'm just any mage, of course, but let's not start with incorrect assumptions.
Why try to warn us at all? Aren't these Venatori your countrymen?
Only technically. The Imperium they serve no longer exists. I always assumed the Elder One behind the Venatori was a Magister. But this is something else completely. In Tevinter, they say the Chantry's tales of Magisters starting the Blight are just that. Tales. But here we are. One of those very Magisters. a dark spawn.
Why does that make you angry?
Because the Imperium is my home. I knew what I was taught couldn't be the whole truth, but I assumed there had to be a kernel of it, somewhere.
Apparently not. They kind of
No.
hid it all.
It was us all along.
But it really was.
We destroyed the world.
Last I checked, the Blights hadn't actually destroyed the world.
Not for lack of trying. If they were more clever, they'd have unleashed something that would really do the job. I have no intention of letting Corypheus win. Not without someone from Tevinter standing against him. If it's all the same to you, I'd like to stay and help the Inquisition.
Yeah, you're welcome, dude.
We can use
You
all the
be
help
here.
we can get.
You can be here all the time.
No one will thank me whatever happens. No one will thank you either. You know that, yes?
And I don't need their thanks.
That's not why I'm doing this.
I knew there was something clever about you. All I know is this. Corypheus needs to be stopped. Men like him ruined my homeland. I won't stand by and let him ruin the world. Oh, and congratulations on that whole leading the Inquisition thing, by the way.
Thank you.
Roderick, that chantry fellow who led us through the mountain from Haven. You know he died, I assume. Got us as far as the camp, and then that was it.
Oh, that's too bad.
I helped him walk. He talked about you quite a bit. He just needed to be sure you were Andraste's chosen. He was terrified of what it meant, if it were true. But in the end, he believed. He asked me to tell you he was sorry.
It seems he was a good man after all.
Sometimes you discover things where you least expect. Anyway, we can talk about something else if you'd rather.
Well, yeah, why are you really here?
There must be some reason you haven't left. You can't want to stay.
Why? I have to be fond of you to agree with what you're doing. I do think you blunder about, Inquisitor, thrashing like a caged dragon at everything that displeases you. I still believe Corypheus needs to be stopped, and that I need to be here to help stop him.
Why is that so vital to you? There must be a reason.
I'm just whimsical that way. Of course there's a reason. Corypheus was a Magister. He represents everything dark and terrible in my country. I have to help. Even if it means I stand on the sidelines watching, I'll do it. I need to know he's defeated. If that's meaningless to you, then tell me to go and I will.
No, I'm not asking you to leave.
Excellent. Then let's not belabor it further. So I
You
take it
asshole.
you're Danish?
Immediate.
Is that the correct word here?
Yes, that's right.
We don't have Dalish clans coming northward, for obvious reasons. So I've never met one of your people before, although I've heard about them. Little. I hope this won't be an issue between us. I am here to help you deal with the Venatori, after all.
And I appreciate your help, Dorian.
Excellent. Mutual appreciation is a grand way to begin.
Blah, 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 blah. I can talk to you
I
later.
should go.
As you...
I got other shit I want to do. Book. Where does this one go? Is this one the one that... Yeah, this is the one that goes to Vivienne. Whenever she shows up. Helissima?
Greetings to you, Inquisitor. I am to serve as assistant to any research concerns. You'll find my skills are exceptional. I hope they prove useful.
So you replaced
You're
Renee?
taking over the duties of Maeve?
Yes. She said she was needed elsewhere and that I should serve the Inquisition to the best of my ability.
What is she doing?
I wasn't told.
Well, thanks.
As you were.
Yes.
I don't have any creature research items. Bullshit. Liliana's over here. Liliana.
I'm sorry.
So am I.
The names of those we lost. You must blame me for this.
We all saw who attacked us. We know exactly who to blame.
What's that
I
about?
keep wondering if I could have done something different. When the first of my lookouts went missing, I pulled the rest back, awaiting more information. If they'd stayed in the field, they could have bought us more time. I was afraid to lose my agents. And instead, we lost Haven.
More likely, they would have stayed out there, died, and we would have lost Haven anyway.
You don't know that. Their lives could have bought Haven a small chance. My people know their duty. They know the risks. They understand that the Inquisition may call upon them to give their lives.
Our people aren't tools to be used and discarded. Your instincts were right. Their lives matter.
Can we afford such sentimentality? What if Corypheus...
We're better than Corypheus.
If I had to slap you around for this, shit, Liliana, I'll do it. I'll
Our
slap you
agents
again.
have encountered more followers of Corypheus, these so-called Venatori. Their leader, Calpurnia, has them searching elven ruins. For what, I do not know. I propose we stop the Venatori before they find what they seek.
Do you know anything about Calpurnia?
Only that Calpurnia is a name from ancient Tevinter legend. An unusual one. She was a priestess of Dumat, foster mother to the founder of the Imperium. A name like that is meant to assure the Venatori they follow in the footsteps of legends. We must prove them wrong.
I'm pleased to see my spy master is on top of the matter.
I try. These Venatori have been shadowing a merchant called Vicinius on Calpurnia's orders. They've
You know something
investigated
really
his
funny
finances,
about this game series?
surveyed his warehouses.
Because
I propose that you meet with Vicinius.
Dragon Age Origins,
Flatter
okay?
him.
You have the
Find out
ability
what
to
he
end
knows
up
of
killing
Calpurnia.
Liliana, right? Like you can straight up kill her. You will kill her. If you've like poisoned this urn of sacred ashes in front of her, she will try to kill you, and you can kill her. So, like, say if I killed her, she would still be here in this world state.
We need him to open up about these bloodthirsty cultists. I'll bring wine.
Vicinius could be a useful ally. Merchants travel, and they love gossip as much as coin. I'll make arrangements for you to visit his summer home in Val Royeaux. Hopefully, your attention should be enough to pique his interest. We'll have Calpurnia's secrets yet.
I'm going to end up in this moment where I'm going to have so many things to do, and I won't know what to do.
Yes?
The Divine's death hit you hard. How have you been feeling?
Oh, you are referring to my outburst in Haven. I am much better now. Justinia was such a dear friend, and there were so many things going wrong.
Things going wrong? I'm shocked.
I was there when the hero Ferelden defeated the Archdemon. We won
You
the
were.
day, and I thought the Maker smiled on me. When the Divine requested my help, I went to her. I owed her that much. I sacrificed so much to do the Maker's work. But now, Justinia is dead. I was angry. I felt betrayed. But I shouldn't have let my emotions get the better of me. I'm sorry.
Don't apologize. You were grieving and upset. I understand.
Thank you. Now, enough of this. Let us think more pleasant thoughts.
Yes, let us. Any updates?
Anything I should know?
I've agents stationed by the ruins of Haven should Corypheus or his lackeys return. So far, nothing, and the breach has been quiet for some time. That is something, at least.
Carry on.
I'll leave you to...
Goodbye. Carry on. I'm going this way for a very specific reason. I'm curious if a specific character that I've run into down here before is here. He is not. Good. I would hate to have to talk to him. I hate talking to him. He sucks. This is the kitchen. I like the kitchen. It's a nice place. And it leads me to my...
There's no end of it. I can store an army.
Sorry, I went the wrong way. I meant to go in here. Here's where I store my wine. It's my wine cellar. Here's where my mosaics go whenever they're completed, if I remember right. No, that's not where they go. There it goes. The mosaics go out in the main hall. Yeah, the mosaics go out here. I don't remember where exactly, but they go somewhere out here. All my people are out and about here somewhere. Like Sarah's just standing here. For some reason. But, so I'm all out of time for this episode today,
Lots of
everybody.
standards. That'll guide the dragon right in.
By the time it's across the growing legions, that roaring pincushion will be ripe for swords.
That easy?
Never said it'd be easy, but we win, so it won't come.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'm all out of time for this episode today, everybody. And another fair warning at the end of this episode, and I'll also say at the beginning of the next episode, it's going to be me talking to everybody again. It's just going to be me talking to everybody and doing war table stuff for, like, the next 3 episodes. Well, not, like, that's including this one. Like, the next 2, I guess. Bye-bye.